Wah!
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 Wow.
Wow, Luigi! Yeah, yeah, yeah! I did the crotch chop, just so you know.
Excellent, wonderful.
Alright, is where the VOD is going to come in. Nope, wrong one.
Oh wait.
Aradia. So... Oh, I get it. Glimmering Gold and Cold Iron, because those are the name of the two choices. Aradia. It's going to have discussion of death. I wonder why.
Yeah.
It was funny when y'all are like, "Oh, I wonder what that means." I'm like, "Yeah, me too."
What are you doing here? What are you doing on this awful planet? You walk. You walk and you don't stop walking. You walk until the moons are high in the sky and the lights from the city all but fade away. You walk until you can't think about anything but walking anymore. Then you zap. Zap, 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 zap. Who cares? You just want out of here. What's happening to you? What are these thoughts? What are these half-remembered truths? Why do all of your new friends seem to be so fresh but so familiar? You are lost inside yourself for what simultaneously feels like both a moment and an eternity. You stop walking and lay down. The grass feels cool in the back of your head and your eyes. Wait.
Oh, and your eyes.
You stop walking and lay down. Oh, and your eyes feel so heavy. Hi!
What? Wait, how is she alive right now?
Troll, Jesus Christ! Inches away from your face as someone is bent over you and staring unblinkingly into your eyes. In a single panicked motion, you do a youthful sideways roll and spring to your feet. This doesn't seem to startle her at all. She doesn't look from your precariously balanced squat, or from her. She is just looking at you, observing you. Is she waiting for you to do something? After exactly 21 seconds of staring directly at you, she offers an entirely toothy smile. Part of you suspects that she just remembered that's what you do in these situations. She examines you with an obvious curiosity.
Not the worst decision. To nap among the remains of the deceased.
Haha, what? With a sarcastic motion that suggests looking literally anywhere around you, she draws your attention to what appears to be some sort of dig site? You seem to have fallen asleep on a pile of bones. Her shirt is emblazoned with a dark red Aries symbol. Oh, cool, another Zodiac kid. She must have said Aries out loud because she immediately corrects you.
It is pronounced Aradia.
That makes sense. Although you've just met, you cannot fathom her name being pronounced any other way. Your new potential friend, Aradia, is looking a little... What is a polite and charming way of saying rough around the edges? Her clothes are a bit shabby, but maybe that's just ordinary wear and tear when you've been hanging out in the dirt all day. What is she doing out here in the dirt, anyways?
I come out here to dig up bones.
She's drawn different than everyone else.
I know they had like a variety of different artists that came on. So this might be a new one.
Well, it's especially her face looks different. Her face looks really flat in comparison to like her hair and horns. So I'm curious about something.
Okay.
Oh, like archaeology?
Oh yes, that too.
So out of the troll kids, who do you think would... Okay, you know what, that's a dumb question. I was gonna say, who out of the troll kids, who's the one who's most likely to say ooh ooh? And then went, oh right.
Yeah.
Who I'm pretty sure canonically...
Terezi or Nepeta?
Nepeta, sorry. I combined those names. Oh, wait. Do you hear it?
Yes! Yes!
Hell yeah.
We got it!
For those who can't hear, the leitmotif
Megalo-
of Megalovania is currently playing.
Yes! Ooh! Megalovania and, shoot, what's that song? It's one of the Hive Swap songs.
Mhm.
Do, 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 do. I don't know. Might just be, one of James Roach's standard motifs that he puts in things.
Mhm.
Anyway, moving on. Bones are an important part of the life cycle. You often hear about the beauty of life, but I find that death is just as important and fascinating. The finality of death has a beauty to it.
How come she only changes some O's to zeros?
Oh. I think that's a typo. It
Oh.
should be all O's.
Okay.
Or it used to.
You want to ask what she means, but it must be written all over your face. She quickly moves on.
Remains can tell us a lot about their owner's life. Wait, yeah, why?
No, it's only certain pronunciations of O. About, owner, but not law. It's anything that makes an O noise, or O sound.
I could have sworn it was every O in the original comic.
I don't know.
That's weird. Anyway, how they lived. How they met their end. Is that not a little wonderful?
Yeah, wait, because there it makes an A noise. Fucking...
Yeah.
knows?
Fossils represent a finality. A moment locked in time. It is the physical that remains while the spirit moves on. Everything that made them who they were is gone. When all is said and done, it's only the bones that survived to tell their tale. And in that way, death is a sort of perfection, don't you think? Their violent end a sort of peace. Nothing left but the bones.
You've never really thought about it that way. In fact, you suspect you've never thought about anything as much as this girl has thought about bones.
Oh, bones are just one of my many interests.
Oh, yeah, you too. Big bone fan over here.
I see you are also a person of exquisite taste. Hmm.
Oh, she actually does ooh-woo. Or oh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh?
Oh, ow, ow. I can't.
Well, damn oh to you two. Your stomach growls a little bit. Just how long were you out there?
I discovered your body several hours ago. I thought you might be dead, so I was watching you to confirm my suspicions.
She was watching what she thought was a dead body for several hours.
Yes. On the lookout for early signs of decomposition. Rot. Rigor mortis, etc. Unfortunately, you are not completely dead.
Thank goodness for that.
I guess.
Wait, what does she mean completely? There is a moment with her unblinking, if not somewhat unsettling grin leans more towards normal. Well, okay, someone might describe it as normal if maybe you'd never seen anyone smile before. Like, if they were passing someone in the hallway and they described what a smile was to you and you were like, no, I got this. Alas, you digress.
You are like me. The dead speak to you. You would do well to pay attention. A mantle of doomed souls leashed to you. I wonder just how many times you have died.
I wonder if you can get here without getting any of the bad endings if this conversation is different.
Yeah.
Died? Like,
Interesting.
bereft of life? She sits down beside you. She picks up some sort of rib or femur or pelvis or whatever and begins to idly draw in the dirt. It is a crude drawing of some sort of misshapen stick person. Unrelatable.
Traditionally, yes. That is what dying means. But you are different. I can see the ghosts of all your alternate iterations floating around you, trying to help you. Doomed timelines that have been purposefully erased from your consciousness. But you're the culmination of the choices you've made, fatal or otherwise. You've been forced to leave so much behind you.
She uses something of soul, right?
She was time, actually.
Ah. Wait, I think this is one of the questions from the podcast. I believe the answer was Aradia and Dave.
Yeah.
Your memories! Despite the fact that she seems very focused on her dirt art, you finally feel so seen.
Someone doesn't want you to remember. But...
She looks at you and leans in close.
Do you want to know a secret?
Wait, did she just say ghosts? You're really not following. Sounds kind of fake if you're being honest. Ghosts? Yeah, okay. You've seen some weird shit on this planet, but you draw the lines like ghosts. I wonder if I die here, and then I have to come back, and this time be like, oh right, of course I'm gonna believe her about ghosts. The spooky bit was kind of charming and cool at first, but this is borderline ridiculous.
See, here's my question though, right? Because she's supposed to be dead.
Oh, very much.
Very much so. Wait, was that little rip in her collar there like a second ago?
I don't know.
I think that's been there.
Okay. Well, either way, I'm wondering if this is like some hallucination or something, or if she is actually alive somehow, or if this is actually her ghost. Because she should 100% be dead right now.
I was wondering if it was a Solix spot.
Oh, maybe.
And that's
but I don't think the bots were built until they entered the game. But I mean, of course, things are different here, so...
And like, that's why her face looks weird to me.
Ah, okay.
Maybe her face is drawn different because it's not a real face. Anyways. She looks almost hurt. Her tone turns hollow.
How disappointing.
Aradia rises and turns her back towards you. The night air feels cold, which it hadn't before now. Perhaps on behalf of the especially cold shoulder treatment you are getting right now, little bumps form on your skin.
I have misjudged you. I thought I could trust you, but maybe you were just like the rest. I'm okay with that. It does not bother me.
She is floating several feet off the ground.
Oh yeah, she's 100% dead.
Typically, this is your sign not to say, sounds like it kind of does bother you. Give in to your need to feel like you know better than everyone, or keep your mouth shut for once. As if I have to ask. Sounds like it kind of does bother her. Sounds like she isn't okay with it. She is silent for what seems like several minutes. Have your words reached her? When she turns,
oh, yep, there it is.
Yeah, when she turns to you, her eyes are white and her expression is blank. Her head tilts to the side as if she is looking at a curious bauble, her face unchanging.
Nothing really bothers me anymore.
Oh Jesus, no thanks, the secret sucks, time to fucking go. Sorry you said ghosts were fake or whatever bullshit.
Yes, maybe that would be best for both of us. I had some hope for you, but it looks like that was misplaced.
There is a hollow disappointment in her voice. You've never been negged by a ghost before. She raises a hand to you, her form silhouetted by the twin moons. There is a blissful moment where you feel suspended and still.
Oh,
Oh, did she just murder me? Us?
I think she might have.
Oh!
Oh, wait. What?
Uh-huh.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like I said, it's gonna rewind us to, See?
What the fuck?
I knew it was gonna bring us back to the choice.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I get it, but it's just like, fuck. Okay, then.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to rewind it for us.
Uh-huh.
What was the line right before that? Oh, do you want to know a secret? You have to admit you were a little fascinated by this line of inquiry. You don your signature cool person facade and tell her that there's nothing in this goddamned universe that'll keep you from hearing that secret. You throw in that you're gonna die if you do not find out immediately. Smooth as butter, baby.
You don't know how relieved I am to hear that.
Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 times they fucked that up. There has to be a reason why her quirk isn't being applied each time. The way she speaks has shifted slightly. It sounds fuller, livelier. That's good?
Oh. Oh, shit!
Oh, because she's gone God mode.
Oh, yeah, this is... Well, then this would be future... Oh, shit, wait a minute.
Yeah, remember how we saw her already with Solix?
Yeah!
She's half Solix? We were being silly.
Oh, yes, I have been alive for some... time.
Waka waka!
Now... All according to plan.
When she says the word time, her eyebrows lift a little, as if cueing you in on a joke she seems to think you were completely familiar with. You give it a polite chuckle. What a character. She beams, and there was a moment you forgot that she was talking about ghosts and secrets. Why did she get taller? Oh, because she's...
Yeah, this is like adult Aradia. From Homestuck 2 era.
Right.
Where she's been apparently traveling the multiverse in different timelines for hundreds of years.
For some reason.
For some reason.
Man.
Anyway.
Does Homestuck 2 actually have a plot?
No. It was about to get one, and then the comic went on hiatus.
Because people couldn't stop harassing the creators.
Yeah.
Hey kids, don't harass people.
Don't harass people! Anyway, they can't find us here. We have made them very mad.
They can't find us here? Them? We? Mad? Mad? You can't ask for clarification on very. You're feeling pretty confident about that one.
This is not the first time we have met. Though it is hard to say how long has passed since then. Time passes differently out here.
Hey, apropos of nothing, and far be it from you to comment on someone's appearance, but why did she look so much older? Why is she wearing the magic team pajamas like John and them? How did she manage to do her makeup so well, and not just brush her hair at all? You know, with curls, the issue might actually be overbrushing. You don't want to brag, but you happen to have an encyclopedic knowledge of hair care products. Had she considered switching to a sulfate-free shampoo? God, you wish you had hair.
Wow, you ask a lot of questions, but I guess that is natural.
Did she drop her quirk in...
I think so, because I think the zeros were influenced by the fact she was dead. Right now, we are outside of the canonical relevance.
You're gonna have to stop her right there. You have had enough of canon and relevancy and what it means and what it is or isn't. Do people ever tire of sniffing your own farts about canonical impact?
Wow, rude.
Yeah, you're rude now. Fuck the narrative.
The fucking writer of this clearly has some beef with Homestuck too. Actually, I think it was James Roach that wrote this, funnily enough. Anyway. James Roach is the composer of Hive Swap and most of the songs in this game. Or co-composer, I should say, along with Toby.
Oh, yes.
But, yeah. Absolutely phenomenal, and I could not agree more. Like I was trying to explain, out here, even the powers that be can't hear us. I must say, I'm a big fan of your work. I have seen quite a few doomed timelines before.
Uh-oh.
But nothing like this. You are something they had no contingency plans for, and Paradox Space is practically falling apart at the seams.
Wait, did we fuck up the timeline so bad that we fucked up, like, all other timelines?
Yes, because here's the thing about the House Juju, remember? Is that it doesn't work like regular doomed timeline time travel. It changes the alpha timeline, meaning that the canonical string of events is what is happening from your vantage point, meaning that any paradoxes that exist aren't just written out because the universe collapses. They stick, and that causes problems.
Right.
This timeline has been peppered with inconsistencies and clues. Things here and there that cannot exist yet.
I like the poster.
Yep. Events that occur too early.
Like everyone meeting. And Jade opening up the tomb.
Mm-hmm. I figured you were doing it on purpose, so I thought I'd get your attention. But you were a little broken, aren't you?
She looks disappointed as she says this. You don't know why she would want your attention, but she has it.
It is not only your attention I want. The power is shifted, and the ones pulling the strings are distracted with their own meaningless problems. You really can't remember anything, can you?
You tell her you remember some things that you can't explain. Names of things, hints of the past, whispers of ghosts. Wait, how does she know this?
Yes, they have been whispering to you quite loudly. They are the fractured remnants of your departed selves. And they have been trying to help you get here at this exact moment.
You ask where and when here is exactly. As you look around, the scenery seems to shift. Sometimes you're inside, sometimes you're outside, sometimes you are in all places at once. You swear you see some shadow of your friends here and there, but in places that don't really belong. Why would Rose be in Kanaya's hive? Do they know each other? You want to know what is going on and why it is so important that you are here. Wherever here is.
I asked an old friend's ghost to tell an ancient space squid to burp up a place for us to meet.
As one does, sure.
Think of it as a liminal space, made of the same thing memories are made of. I have spent a lot of time in the furthest ring, and in these bubbles, and trying to figure out how they work. So I have some ideas. But I don't think the ones who conceived them even really know exactly. What matters is the specific path you took to get here. It took you many tries, but you made it.
You get the feeling the more this is spelled out, the less it will make sense. Kind of kills the magic.
Yes. That is probably true of most things. Instead of explaining it to you, it was easier just to rewind things and have you try again.
You're almost too embarrassed to ask how many times it took you to get it right. She puts her hand on your shoulder and just shakes her head. Oh.
The important thing is you made it. I tried so many things to get you here. One time I pretended to be a ghost.
She affects a spooky tone, sort of wavering her fingers around.
Since accidentally entering the medium, your particular class and aspect wait, we have a class and aspect combination?
Uh-oh.
What? Okay. We're in the medium? What? Well, I guess that would make sense. We have visited Prospect and Durst, so... But, wait, what the fuck? Okay. What the fuck is our class spect? Since accidentally entering the medium, your particular class and aspect combination have given you knowledge and foresight you shouldn't have.
Are we Dirk?
I don't think we're Dirk. But because Dirk's class and aspect doesn't really give him insight into the future or anything. It's just like stuff with introspection and identity and splintered selves and what have you.
Sorry, I keep interrupting you. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Also, Autumn, are you still with us?
Yeah?
Okay, are you here? I know you probably don't get what's going on, because holy shit,
This is the most nonsensical chapter so far.
Yeah, and this
something.
is to me, I love how, like, this is, like, confirmed now. The pattern holds. Every fourth one is a plot important one.
Yeah. So, okay, so, Aradia, at the start of the comic, was already dead.
Yes.
She died in the big accident that ended up with Tavros, partially paralyzed, or in the chain of events that ended up with, Terezi losing her sight, and Vriska losing half her face, and an arm.
Yeah. She was dead and it was Vriska's fault.
Yeah. But then she eventually goes God mode, which is where you sacrifice. I just noticed she has the gear on her chest.
Yeah,
It's really hard to
the time
see.
symbol is really hard to see because it's red and the shirt is red.
Yeah, I can't see it on my primary monitor. I can only see it on my
I can't see it on either of my monitors.
Oh, I can see it on my 4K monitor. That's because it's a 4K monitor.
Yeah.
So she goes God mode, which means she has all sorts of superpowers.
Yeah.
And she's
So-
technically half dead, but also immortal because...
Well, no, she's like fully alive now. Solix is half dead.
Well, I mean...
At the end.
To die, don't you have to kill off either your dream self or your your sleeping self, quote unquote?
Yes, but that doesn't make you part dead. It just means you lost your extra life.
Got it. And then she's mostly
yeah.
immortal because to kill a God mode character, they have to die either doing something incredibly heroic or something incredibly villainous.
Mm-hmm. Their death has to be either heroic or just.
Right.
Otherwise they get resurrected. And Aradia here, at the resolution of her overall character arc, has essentially become this, like, weird Reaper-type figure, caretaker of the dead, who travels all of Paradox space and different dream bubbles and looks at different failed timelines and what have you, and is just, like, she's very cool. She was never my, like, favorite troll, but, like, thinking back on her whole vibe, at least by the end of the comic, I wish there was honestly more of her. At the same time, like, I feel like part of her charm is that she's weird and mysterious and knows way more than you would think she does, or that you are clued into. So I don't know, but I like her a lot. She's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, she's also one of the nicer characters,
It's true.
which is nice because you meet her after meeting a bunch of very mean trolls.
Yes, it's true.
What else was I gonna say? Paradox Space. Paradox Space is where like when you time travel and you you start fucking with things, the things that you fuck with, which would become a time paradox, go off into paradox space and just kind of wither and die there, right?
Well, paradox space is just the overall like all-encompassing name for the space in which the medium resides, or vice versa. I can't remember, but it's basically just like a very large sort of, it's what houses all of the canonical events, more or less, at least as it relates to the game and what have you. And although I think within paradox space lies all of the universes, so I think it encompasses that as well. But that is sort of the general idea of like how it works, is that whenever you time travel using standard time travel that doesn't break the rules, and you mess something up or cause an inconsistency or whatever, usually it's impossible, because the way paradox space operates is that everything operates on closed time loops. So you can think you're fucking things up, but really it will have always happened that way. But on the rare occasion you do like actually firmly fuck things up, it just jettisons that entire timeline into a doomed state, wherein the whole thing collapses and everyone contained therein dies.
However, we use the house juju at the start of the game. Which means that when we fuck up the timeline, which, boy, have we fucked up the timeline, the stuff isn't being jettisoned and is being stuck.
Yep.
To what I guess you could call our home view. That was a stretch. Like, that was a stretch even for me.
It was a stretch, but this volume is filled with time puns, so I think you've earned a stretch.
Yeah, Christ, I'm having problems keeping track of stuff, and I've read all of Homestuck.
It is okay.
Oops.
Anyway. But here, where the connection to every version of yourself is strongest, we can do a little housekeeping.
Oh, so the dream bubbles and the squid vomiting up the dream bubble.
Yeah, because the dream bubbles are the afterlife.
Yeah, the dream bubbles are the afterlife, and the giant squid. So the old ones from the Cthulhu mythos exist and are real. That's They played the game previously in a session consisting of 42 different old gods, and that created the troll session. Yep. She reaches her hand out to you. Oh fuck, is this it? You were finally making a friend, and all it took was an infinite number of tries. You take her hand, and she smiles at you. And then everything goes off the shits. Oh, something flies into you. Oh fuck, was that a ghost? You can see them. Oh fuck, it has your face. There are so many of them. One by one, they slam into you. Oh, it's all the endings.
It's all the endings from the previous game.
Oh.
Because those are from the Friend Sim.
Yeah.
I assume it's going to also flash the ones from this as well. But, like, fuck. Cool.
Seeing if any... Okay, ask for repeating. One by one, they slam into you. The entirety of their lives and each of their deaths play out before you in real time. Aradia clutches your hand, and begins to laugh in a way that makes you start to think maybe this wasn't a great idea. But you remember all of them. As your last doomed version of yourself is absorbed into your body, you collapse out of both physical and mental exhaustion. You are back in the dirt, back in the bone pile. You just sort of turn over and lay there for a second. Oh my god. Malik. Tysius. Boulder. Oh, little Damien. Zebra. Okay, maybe not that guy. But there's still a gap. Why are you here? You look down at the hoodie Malik gave you. Didn't Karkat's friend say nobody has used this symbol for a long time?
I am afraid I don't know exactly. My abilities have allowed me to tidy up your timelines that have happened in a sort of tentative canon.
You roll your eyes. She ignores you and continues.
So whatever happened to you outside of the narrative is beyond my capacity as a guide of the deceased. But I know a way we can find out. It is why I brought you here to give you back your memories.
God, you miss just fucking around. God, you miss just fucking around about hot dogs. You wonder what your friends are up to now. You think maybe you should check on them. She looks you in the eye, and you stop rolling them for 2 seconds.
Aren't you tired of being nice?
Don't you just want to go...
Don't you just want to go ape shit?
For a long time, I didn't know that comes from Yahoo Answers.
I didn't know that either. I thought it like originated from the picture of Daisy, with that overlaid. But holy fucking shit, I love Aradia so much.
So do we want to see the whole place break apart? Or, oh, look at the time. You're supposed to pick your punk rock alien daughter up at the mall like 100 years ago or something.
I mean, the second one's probably the bad ending, so...
Oh my gosh, your friends? You have to go back. You look at Aradia. This is awkward. You actually have a prior engagement. Actually, this could work. You extend your hand to the universal "come with me" gesture. Wait, am I gonna go pick up a friend sim character?
I think you might be.
Right, the mall. You try to focus on anyone. The comforting chaos of Ardada's house. The burnt-out mall where you promised Daria you'd take her with you. Yes, it's all coming back to you. You're so glad you have an encyclopedic knowledge of your whole adventure before continuing. You zap the both of you onwards. No! No! There's the A posing turd! You're in the fucking hallway! There's that T pose. That's an A pose turd.
That is an A pose!
Aradia goes wide-eyed. No! Not this time. Eat my whole ass, you nobodies. You conjure the strongest memory you have. Oh my god, you sniffed Marvis's armpit. The shame you were feeling sends you reeling. This is it, you guess?
You what?
What the fuck? But nothing is here. You float listlessly in a black void. Why isn't anything here? Where is everyone? You refocus. Maybe that was just a bad point to remember. You pull the strings of your hoodie tight, letting its warmth cover you like a warm friend's embrace. Surely you have spent enough time with Malik's jacket to have formed some sort of secret bond with the memory of him. This will be enough. It needs to be enough. You disappear and reappear in the same spot. You phase in and out and over, and nothing gives. Aradia watches you, but seems to be giving you space to process this. It isn't enough. It was never enough. They're gone. You go limp and just drift for a while. You hear the sad song of some sort of cosmic entity. Its low tones reverberate your entire body, filling you with a sorrow you didn't know you were capable of feeling. An impossibly long tendril appears from the void and slowly makes its way towards you. It gently wraps itself around you. You don't even bother to question it at this point.
Wow. On a scale of 1 to 10, how shaken is your faith?
Why aren't they here, Aradia? Where is everything?
I don't know. But I'm here. Do you just want to vibe out with this space monster for a little while? I kind of do.
Yeah, okay. You guess.
I do not know where your friends are or why there isn't anything here. And I am afraid you may not find these answers until you confront the puppet master. But isn't that fine? Friends and grudges, life and death, existence and nothingness. Isn't it all the same in the end?
Wait, the opposite of friends isn't grudges. I hold many grudges against my many friends. Autumn, don't think I've forgiven you for the thing yet.
What thing?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Probably.
The only thing...
If this is about your bones, you are going to lose your mind. She smiles.
Well, I can confidently say it was not about bones.
You can't help but laugh a little bit.
Do you want to try again? I know there is a different way this goes. But I still wanted to see what you would do. You won't remember anything. Not even our friend here.
You think about it for a little bit. The tentacle sort of paps you on the face. Is it trying to comfort you?
Oh, I guess we found the blood player of the fucking horror terror session.
What?
That was because remember Carcat does the shush paps, and he was the blood player of the troll session. So assuming that the horror terror fucking session worked off of the same aspects that the human and troll sessions did, there would have to be probably several blood players, because there's 42 players and only 12 classes and aspects respectively, so they would have to be repeats.
Right.
And blood is about friendship.
Right. Eventually, you know that's what has to happen. She will rewind you and tidy up the mess you've made by coming out here. There's a path you need to follow, and you keep trying to cheat it. You ask her to let you sit here for a little bit longer. You don't want to forget just yet.
Okay.
Aww.
Aww.
She looks so bored.
Let the voice of love take you higher. 力で時さえ超えて Anyway.
Probably go faster just to... No, because it might change things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, just not. I want to see this whole place break apart. You think about it for a little bit. You've gone for so long. You can go back to wherever you want, right? You gotta focus on the friends in the here and now. You know what? Yeah, let's trash this place. You stand up and kick over a small pile of bones.
No, my bones!
Oops, sorry. She kneels down next to the carnage and just stares for a little bit. Shit, she seems kind of completely devastated. It's actually kind of hard to watch. You turn away. Ah, biscuits. This is no way to canonize a friendship with a time god. Or are you thinking, you're just too damn good at kicking over small piles of shit? Curse these powerful legs. Marvis wouldn't do something like this. That guy was cool as hell. Aradia begins to laugh in a way some less eager for friendship might describe as a cackle.
Look!
She's arranged the bones into an outlandish, if not slightly vulgar configuration.
For once, I really am okay with this. I was just lying to you for comedic effect. It is okay to laugh. It's okay. You can laugh. Try it with me. Say ha.
Honk.
Now say it again.
Honk.
When her words say, now say it again, but her face says, there is no war in Bossing say. There you go.
That is, yeah, you know what? That's a very, Judy expression.
I meant apeshit more in a larger sense. I don't think any of them care about Bones.
They're lost. Oh my god!
Their loss.
The tape will show that I started saying that slightly before clicking.
You did. If you really want to see things fall apart, I can lead you to where you need to be.
You don't know who they are, and you don't give a single solitary shit. Fuck this place. Fuck whoever took your memories. Let's go absolutely buck wild up in this piece. You kick some dirt and don't even care. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Also,
Wait,
Metrovania is back.
which... Yes, it is.
Or
Which
no,
sickle is that? Hold on.
Not Metrovania.
Megalovania.
Megalovania, thank you. Aradia produces a series of abstractions from thin air. Some sort of giant Ouija board.
That is... Hold on.
What?
I just wanted to point out that the sickle that is there specifically is the Holmes Smellulator, which was a sickle that Carcap made, combining his sickle with the Thresh Prince of Bel-Air DVD.
I hate this.
Anyway, continue.
The lens. How do you just know that?
Don't worry about it. I definitely didn't look it up on a wiki.
The lens. That was fast. The lens spells out S-I-C-K-L-E, but an Alternian, which you still don't understand why you can read, but you know what? Not the weirdest shit happening right now. Carcat's rambunctiously colored sickle appears midair. She hands it to you and excitedly takes your other hand.
Let's go.
Over the next few hours, you teleport around both Alternia and Earth, dropping a bunch of seemingly random objects in nonsense places, being careful not to be seen. You change a gift itinerary in John Dad PDA. You sign the kids up for cell phone plans. Are you just doing chores? This really feels more like running errands than breaking anything.
Trust me. They are going to notice and... Oh, I bet they are going to be so steamed.
You personally guarantee nobody in their right mind will care about any of this, but the moment the words leave your mouth, something in the distance cracks. You don't see it. You don't hear it. You feel it. You zap to the next location. You seal Vriska's lipstick, and there it is again. A crack. You almost can't believe it. This stupid plan is working. You guess the devil really is in the details. Next to you, Aradia looks absolutely thrilled.
Subtle changes in the timeline can have big repercussions, but nothing like this. They usually just create a doomed offshoot, but this is a whole doomed reality. Don't you know what this means?
Oh my god, Aradia is the fun kind of nihilist, isn't she?
Is the what? You cut out.
The fun kind of nihilist.
Yeah!
You tell her that you totally do know what that means, but just in case she doesn't know, she should explain it for herself.
Also, I just realized that her god tier wings make her look like a butterfly specifically, and in her case, butterfly effect. Yeah. Anyway, if you just keep up whatever it is you've been doing, this whole place is going to come down.
For those who are curious what I mean by good version of nihilist, so there's the bad kind of nihilist, or sorry, not good, but less fun version of nihilist, which is nothing really matters, so why even try, versus the fun kind of nihilist, which is nothing even matters, so I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck. Because cosmically, it doesn't matter if I eat ice cream for dinner. But it's
It's
making
true.
me happy right now, so I'ma do it.
Yeah. Fuck, I might have some ice cream later. Hup!
Same. The bits of me that go, but Joe, you're lactose intolerant, are about to get shoved down by a heaping pile of ice cream.
Hell yeah!
Aradia lifts an air conditioning unit and throws it into the stratosphere with her mind. Wow, that's fucked up. She sits on the
Come
edge
on,
of
Dave
the...
lives in Texas. This is just mean.
Yeah. She sits on the edge of the roof, overlooking the city.
Thank you. This was fun.
A faint crack
Whoa.
forms in the sky. The curtains of space and time pull back to reveal a nothingness that does not really make you feel as whole as you had hoped.
But there is still a bit for you to do. You still have a few more friends to make.
What? That's it? You put a crack in reality and then just go back to spending time with some teens?
Yeah. Aren't you also sort of a teen?
You explained that it was never really very clear, actually.
Well, the answers you want are at the end of your path. The only way to find them is to get them to come to you. And they will. It will all make sense then.
You wish that were true. You sit next to her, your legs dangling over the edge of the molding. Before your eyes, the crack in the sky appears to be sewn shut, almost as quickly as it appeared. She was right. Something is happening. The two of you sit in each other's company for what feels like both a moment and an eternity.
Ooh, that's ominous. That's fucking ominous.
A bit.
I am afraid.
Was that? That was the end.
Yeah.
But there's a secret end we didn't get yet.
Oh?
Oh.
How?
There's one choice we didn't make on the first save right there.
Yeah,
we
keep
didn't,
your mouth
we
shut
didn't
for
do the
once.
keep your mouth shut. Yep.
You keep quiet. Now is not the time for your incredible insights. The restraint you have shown here will certainly be rewarded. She turns to you slowly, dangling somewhat limply in the air.
This act was for your benefit. But to proceed any further is pointless.
Her eyes are white. Her face is unreadable. Oh my god, are ghosts real too? Alternia is fucked up.
Boo.
Okay, everyone get ready for a jump scare. Oh, maybe not. Oh Jesus, no thanks. This secret sucks. Time to fucking go. Sorry you said ghosts were fake or whatever bullshit.
Yes, maybe that would be the best for both of us. I had some hope for you. But it looks like that was misplaced.
There's a hollow disappointment in her voice. You've never been nagged by a ghost before. Oh, wait.
I think this is the same.
Yes, twin moons, and still. Better look next time. And then I click, and it rewinds.
Do you want me to look it up?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let me see. And we got all the endings, but... Okay, where's the achievement? Hold on.
The name of the achievement, I believe, is...
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I got it. Keep clicking the dialogue option, ghosts aren't real.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. That was my other one. Oh.
Oh.
Look, someone's hurt.
Okay. So far, it's looking the same. How disappointing. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Oh!
Ah!
Yep. You're really bad at taking hints. That was my other guess. Cool. So, that was fun. That was actually, wow, that was a lot shorter of a chapter than the other ones. Even taking into account we had a good, like, 10 minutes break there just talking about how fucking weird Homestuck timeline shit is.
Yeah?
I'm just curious about the whole timeline breaking thing and the last person we talked to being Dirk.
Yeah. I have a theory, but I'm going to hold my tongue for now because if it ends up being right, I don't want to accidentally spoil things because of my foreknowledge of Homestuck 2 shit. I don't know, unless you want me to share my theory.
We'll do it off stream.
Okay.
But thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We'll be back next week with, oh no, with Nepeta and, Solix.
Yay!
Both very fun characters.
Yes, indeed.
So...
Next time, Cat Girl.
Yes, next time Cat Girl and Shy Guy. Who may or may not be split in half.
It's very possible.
We'll have to see next week. Da-da-da!